Incredible view. I was here 2006 and 2007. 2006, walked from Vancouver to Halifax. That's a big thing, a really big thing for me. I don't know how much anybody else really cares, but I certainly got a lot of people back then interested, enough, I think, and some of them are still in contact with me today. But what a thing, personally, at a personal level, and I tend to really try to go for the bigger picture, but at a personal level, I've said it before, to lay in a hospital wondering if you're going to keep your leg with that accident, it just seems like, you know, everything's over for you. You know, that you would normally do everything that you would do with a regular leg. That's it. You know, even with the thought of Rick Hansen wheelchairing around the world without the use of two legs, you know, wow. So I mean, that was an inspiration when I was going through in the hospital, for certain. It shaped my life. It gave me focus. Got me through terrible, terrible things that were thrust upon me. You know, here I am, just sitting by the water now, again. And my thoughts when I crossed, you know, walking across Canada, it was, I don't know, you know, you're stunned. You didn't think you were capable, and then there you are. I didn't know how far I was going to go. I was just going and see how far I could go. You know, the truth is, I really didn't know if I could make it across at all, but just the experience of being out there. I don't want to even see trying. I wasn't trying, I was doing. And in the training, the early part, I realized that, you know, you're not gonna try, you're gonna do, and you're gonna learn to do. So I put the effort in, and I made it. It ain't easy. It seems I think when you initially talk about it, maybe not to some people, anyone that's ever really faced it. I hear all the time, I couldn't do that. I wouldn't be able to do that. I think much of those thoughts were the same, but there it was, reality. And reality is, you're either doing it or you're not. You're either living or you're not. That's reality. You know, you're faced with disbelief all the time, and you're also faced with people believing in things. And you know, I don't know what to say here, because this is a reflecting moment. I'm coming up on another anniversary of the start of my, well, past the start of my walk across Canada, and later this year will be at another anniversary of me arriving here, December 17th, 2006. It was amazing, but quite a few people watching right now because I'm off the road. I'm doing vlogs. Nobody's really watching these. Nobody's interested. I'm not even really posting them. So moreover, it's more of a personal diary of how I'm kind of feeling now, and I do want to hit that road again. I want on that road so badly, and as long as I'm moving, I want to move. You know, even if it is crawling, and if it takes me 10 years to crawl across Canada again, I'll do it. And I don't mean again, I never crawled across Canada, but to cross it again. And if it takes me crawling, I want to be there. I want to do it. And I'd like to, because I'm close to 27,000 kilometers in my distance traveled, and I mean, we're, what, another 13,000, 14,000 kilometers across the distance of the circumference of the Earth. I want to do that. I mean, it's been my dream since I was in that hospital, waking up. I wanted to cross Canada, and I'd done it. I've done it 3.5 times, and you'd think it'd be enough. No, my real dream was to run across Canada, and I haven't done that. I've walked across, I've biked across, I haven't run across, and I really want to do that. Because for me, it seemed impossible. Now I know the possibility, I know it's reachable. Now, this is a tragic anniversary for me. Coming up. And I will say it, what stopped my going across Canada last year, and I was going good. You know, even to receive a letter from Rick Hansen himself and congratulating me on my efforts, that was huge. That was huge. But what ended up stopping this is I was, and I'll say it, it's the only way to say it, I was robbed of that dream. Just brutally robbed of that dream of running across Canada. And it's going to take a heck of a long time for me to be able to build up the resources to be able to do that again. You know, tens of thousands of dollars robbed from me. A lifelong dream robbed of me. Right now I should be on the road. Right now I should be out there. And I can't. Right now. Right now. So, it's sad. Tragic. Unnecessary. Horrible. And the utter selfishness of individuals in this world just surprises me. You know, somebody said to me I'm selfless. You know, that's when I was in Vancouver on my bike ride, and I had to explain to them, no, I'm selfish. I want goodness in this world. I'm greedy for it. I want the best out of everyone. You know, absolute goodness, not this bad stuff, not this self-serving stuff, not where one will steal from another. You know. I don't understand it. I don't get it. I never did. Like, why would somebody go out and intentionally hurt somebody? You know, for their own profit. I don't get it. I just don't get it. But that's what happened to me. I was attacked, and you know, attacked more through my life more than once, but I've seemed to be able to stay up on my feet. It's been extremely difficult lately, and it's tough. I've had suffered a brain injury too, and it's hard to sometimes work through work. I found what's kind of masking and helping it out is some B vitamins. Later on today, I'm gonna head to the hospital yet again for this issue, and as well, I've got another issue that really could knock me right out, that I want to look after, and on top of that, another issue. So I used to say 1, 2, 3 strikes you're out. You know, I believe that when you're putting the effort in. But right now I'm going to try to do a walk and meet up with a little group here, walk around Point Pleasant Park. So that should be nice. But I want to say the more we move others, and you know, sometimes that's just yourself even. Just staying on your feet and then making one foot go after another. And you know, it's led me right across Canada, it's led me here, and hopefully there will be that moment where I can turn my back on the ocean there, and I'll show it again. I'll hit let's see, right here, turn my back this way and start heading that way. And beyond all this ugly noise and down through here and up and over, there is, oops, I'm gonna fall here. There is a whole country, a whole nation, and there are good people out there. You know, sometimes when I wake up, I wake up from really good dreams, really, really nice dreams. Last week there, I woke up from a dream where I was just out in the open sky and looking at the stars and watching shooting stars, and I woke up and basically to this, I mean, that seemed real to me, that as I was dreaming. Woke up and here I'm in this nightmare right now that I'm going through, facing of uncertainty. And as I said on the road, I began my days with hope. I began my day with, uncertainty. I began my day with uncertainty and ended the day with hope. But you know, certainly I've been waking up early mornings sometimes with very serious uncertainty. But for certain, I want to get to the point where I'm standing right, well, here, not on that water, but right where I'm standing, right there, down there, right down, right here. And I'm starting to move, and I'll turn this camera around again. Boop. It used to be easy to just turn this one touch, but anyways, moving out this cat, and I did this in 2007, right from this spot, basically right here. Dropped off by my sister Kim, and I was heading that way to go back across Canada. But anyways, on that note, I got to try to find a Subaru here and meet up with local group. Cheers. Oops.